On intuition I speak on all the aspects of the Vedas. All the Veda Shastras, about 500 subjects I cover on the Veda Shastra. So I got an intention to bring back the Dharma and take out the religion. Dharma is more essential. So in Dharma there will be no division of any human being on any count. So this I want to propagate, tell the human body how it works. Believe that there is a next life. If so, how it is. I've already done the cassettes on that, how the next life occurs. Then make a man strong for the next life. The purpose of taking birth is I must become a strong man. Not only me, but the whole of humanity. Not only humanity, but the whole of Panchabhutas. Make everything strong which you possess. That is the aspect of the Dharma. Do not destroy anything. Make everything stronger. If so, what are all the processes to be adopted? So these are the subjects which I am covering. When you are put up at a long distance.
But my son, I just brought him also along with me. He's studying here at Irvine, University of California, Irvine. And we learn
my dad has been talking a lot about you, so I wanted to come and see.
It will be totally narrated in science. Any questions you can ask in science. Because in Dharma believes in science, religion does not believe in science.
I have two children, and the younger one has test tomorrow, so I can bring you. But they both learned a lot of Sanskrit using Samskrita Bharati method, and they finished level 2, and he can actually teach Sanskrit to speak and all that.
I will teach him one more subject called as Akshara Shastra. You know, I, U, Uru, E, O, Maha? How it has come?
How it has come, yeah. That was the video.
From that, the words have been formed. The Sanskrit has come on account of the letters.
Science behind.
Behind any language there is a Sanskrit, that is a Varnaksharas. So Varnaksharas will be taught in science, so that you know how a word has been constructed, how a sentence has been constructed, all from the Varnaksharas. The Vedas are in Varnakshara, not in any language. So the Vedic knowledge will be taught from the Varnaksharas. So, shall we make a move? So let us know and analyze the human body. The bone and muscles everyone is aware of. That is the solid earth. Then the sea is represented by the heart. Many people say that the heart is the seat of the Atman. No. Heart is a seat for representing the sea. The water in the sea is represented by the blood in the heart. The rivers are represented by blood vessels. There are 16,800 points in the physical body which activate the physical body. These points are called nadis. In Mahabharata, these things are termed as Gopikastri. That is 16,800 Gopikastri means 16,800 nadis. It represents the various lakes that is there in the earth's surface. The ozone is represented by the nervous system. The mind is represented by the representative of the moon. The intellect is the representative of the Buddha. The penetration of the knowledge is representative of the Guru Graha. The Virya within the human body has come from the Venus. The Venus is represented by the Virya, which produces the Ojas and the Tejas comes from the Venus. That is why Venus is considered a star of beauty. That is the Graha of the beauty. Then Saturn. When all the grahas are inside, Namasurya, Chandraya, Mangalaya, Budaya, Guru Shukra, Shani, Dvasya, Rahuve, Ketuve, Namaha, they are all in motion. If the motion is not controlled, if the velocity is not controlled, then what happens? One or two grahas may sit. If any grahas were to sit, we die. Any grahas gaining higher speed than what it is needed, the body will not act properly. In that case, a controller of the motion is also a must. The controller of motion has got a responsibility not to allow other grahas to sit, not to run excessively. This graha, since it does not allow you to run, it is called sat. Since it does not allow you to run in excessive speed, it is called run. That is why it is called Saturn. He is called as Shani. So Shani has got two responsibilities. He must not allow the grahas to run too much. In that case, he puts a brake. This is called Shani Kata in Jyotishya. And when he is slow, he gives the speed and makes it to move forward. This is called as Shani Dasha. So we have got the motions like this. The Atman being at the energy. The Atman called the sun, or within the body called Brahman, is also called Savitru, is also called Tara, is also called Pusham. He has got 27 different names depending upon the functions. The same Atman has got different names. As such, we must not think that Savitru is different, Brahman is different. The Brahma is when the soul creates the body, it is called Brahma. When the body donates energy to the soul, as we do in Sandhya Vandana, the body donates the energy to the soul, it is called as Savita or Savitru. So Savitru means when the soul is receiving energy from the body, or when the body donates energy to the soul, called as Dhyana, because for Dhyana you have to do Dana, that is donation. You have to do an internal journey also called as Dhyana. That is why in Dhyana we say Vishwamitra Shehi Savita Devata. Vishwa means the physical matter of the body. Mitra is the energy of the body, the friend of the body. So the energy called Mitra, that is the soul. Soul is the friend of the body. Without soul, the body can't activate at all, because no matter can be activated without energy. As said, the soul is the energy called Mitra. The body is called as Vishwa. So Vishwa, when it joins with the Mitra, he has to increase the quantum of energy called as Tapas. So Vishwamitra does the Tapas such that he can join the physical body with the soul. When consequently the soul gets energy, the energy received by the soul is called as Savitru. That is why we say in Sandhya Vandana, Vishwamitra Shri, Savita Devata. And the Agni of the body has been transferred as the Agni of the soul. Agnirmukham, Brahmashiraha, Prithvi Yonihi, flows in the Prithvi body. Pranamapana, the five energies integrates. Pranamapana, Vyanovadhana, Samana, the integral energy is called as Satprana, and it will be in the form of Shetavarna, that is the light. So we say Pranamapana, Vyanovadhana, Samana, Satprana, Shetavarna. Then you are now sitting at one place, you can sit all over the universe. You have become Asankhya, like Paramatma. The Asankhya is called as Sankhya, Sankhya Yanisa Gotraha. This is what they say. So if that is the case, beyond the soul you have got Paramatma. The Paramatma is in the Sahasrara. Sahasrara works at infinite velocity. The soul works at the velocity of light. So between the velocity and infinite velocity, there are four more velocities. Those velocities are called as Manipura. Then we have got Anahata. Then we have got Vishuddhi. Then we have got Agna in between the two eyebrows. That is the place is called as Agna. So it means four more velocities there. Then we will reach the Paramatma, that is called as the Sahasrara. So this is the constant of the body. Again to repeat, the Sahasrara is the seat of the Paramatma. This is the Agna Chakra in between the two eyebrows. That is the velocity from infinite, it comes down to the material velocity, that is lower than the velocity of the infinite, higher than the velocity of light. Then we have got Vishuddhi, that is at the point where the material becomes the purest form of matter, which is called as Kana. And anyone who reaches that is called as Kanada, that is the Kanada Rishi, which comes in the Vaisheshika Yoga. So this is the purest form of matter. Again, at this point it is beyond the velocity of light and below the velocity of the Paramatma. Then we have got Anahata, again beyond the velocity of light and below the velocity of the Paramatma. In the Anahata, the entire thing, the integration of the nervous system, the physical body and the air takes place such that it will be ready to meet the Paramatma. That seat is what is called as Anahata. Then we have got Manipura, the mind, the Agni of the body, the travelling mind and the breath all integrates, and it will be travelling at velocities slightly crossing the velocity of light. It would have left the soul. It is much stronger than the soul. This is what is called as Manipura. Then we have got Swadhisthana, which is the seat of the soul or the peripheral of the soul. Then below that you have got Mooladhara. That is the place the requisite energy is there to move toward the Paramatma is collected. That is called as the Shukra, and is also called as Retas. That material is called as Retas. Whether in a man or a woman, that word is what is called as Retas. It is also in a man, it is called Virya. In a Stree, it is called as Anda. The Anda and the Virya is stored in the Mooladhara. That is the basic point at which the energy is stored. So, this is from here the yogi will make and travel to the Paramatma. But to come to the